What's up everyone, and welcome to Jayconomics. My name is Jay and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. On this channel, we take a look at anything related to finance with a strong focus on investing. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, then please consider subscribing and liking this video to help me on my quest to befriend the big, bad YouTube algorithm. What's up everyone, and welcome back to Jayconomics. In this video, we're going to talk about a stock that I first spoke about 3 months ago when it was sitting at 38 cents. Now this same stock closed yesterday at 83 cents and had reached a high of over $1.20. However, I was wrong in that video. I had said that you could be looking at an easy 100% return in a few months, but if you can do basic mental math, in reality, that's a 3x plus return in that time span. And now, after the market sell-off last week, this stock is back in the 80-cent range and has several exciting catalysts and is still undervalued. I think this is a 10x stock just waiting to happen as a long-term investment. If you're into disruptive innovation, then this video is for you. Before we get into it, if you want to grow your portfolio exponentially, be sure to check out our Smart Money Squad Patreon. There are various tiers for your goals and budget. You'll get my buy and sell alerts instantly, my weekly watch list and entry points every Sunday, as well as updates throughout the week when I see something interesting in the market, and access to the private Discord. The link for that is in the description below. Alright, so the company we're talking about today is Victory Square Technologies, and the ticker for this one is VST on the CSE and ticker VSQTF on the OTC markets. Now, what does Victory Square do? Let's review. So Victory Square invests in emerging technology companies, supporting them and providing expertise as they grow. Their expertise in commercialization and product marketing gives growing companies access to proprietary technology solutions through an extensive ecosystem of global partnerships. They currently have 15 portfolio companies and 7 subsidiaries operating in emerging technologies such as AI, gaming, virtual healthcare, virtual reality, and blockchain. Now, who's leading the charge for Victory Square? And that would be CEO Shafin Tejani. Now, prior to founding VST, Shafin launched his first company, a matchmaking service called iFlirts, out of his dorm room at the age of 19. Since then, he has gone on to launch over 40 startups in 21 different countries, employed over 350 people, and generated over $1 billion in enterprise value. Shafin, I've spoken to him several times, and this guy, he is a true visionary. He really has a very good vision for what the future will look like. And his choices of companies, and this is proven time and time again with fans and now GameOn, which we'll get into after, and immersive tech, which we'll also touch on a bit later. This guy really knows what he's doing. And by the way, if you want to get a better idea of who Shafin is as a CEO and also as a person, be sure to check out that interview on my channel. Now, VST has had a very busy 2021 so far, making some very significant moves that I would like to go over. Now, let's start with GameOn, the newest Victory Square portfolio company to be going public very soon. Now, another one of these, Fans Unite, a company that has gotten a lot of love from investors, was a recent success story with one of VST's spin-offs. Now, GameOn has the make of a winner in this market, and investors are recognizing this early as their financing was announced at $1.5 million and upsized to $3 million due to very strong demand. Last month, VST announced that the board approved a strategic dividend reward initiative where VST will be distributing a portion of common shares of GameOn to its current shareholders. Now, this quote was released by Shafin, and I quote, "The objective of the share dividend initiative is to reward the company's shareholders with equity in GameOn as it progresses towards listing as a standalone publicly traded company. Tejani hopes that this is the first of many share dividend initiatives provided to VST shareholders." Now, as a VST shareholder myself, I think this is something that is very awesome to see. I think this is extremely rewarding, and for shareholders, it makes them feel special. It makes them feel appreciated. So I think this initiative is a winning one. Also last month, GameOn picked up some big name advisors such as Tim Cahill, Mike Vorhaus, and Sean Hurley, as they have all hopped on board. Now, Cahill is the all-time leading scorer for the Australian men's national soccer team. Mike Vorhaus has decades of experience investing in and advising startups. And he has investments and exits to Google and was a seed investor in DraftKings and Skills, which both went public in 2020 and have done extremely well. And Sean Hurley, he's an experienced sports betting and gaming expert who previously served as head of sportsbook at DraftKings and was also an independent advisor and consultant to the US sports betting space. Also in February, Bill 218 was passed, which repeals a section of Canada's criminal code, which makes wagering on a single sporting event outcome illegal in Canada. Now, once the bill is enacted, the company anticipates many opportunities to license and/or joint venture across 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada, and also in the legalized global markets. According to the Canadian Gaming Association, over $14 billion is wagered offshore by Canadians and through illegal bookmaking operations in Canada. GameOn estimates a market potential for online gaming in Canada of between $5 billion and $7 billion in annual gross gaming revenue. Now, I spoke of the promising portfolio companies VST has. So we had Fans, now we have GameOn, and in the very near future, we're going to have Immersive Tech. Now, this one's going to go public following GameOn. Now, in late January, Immersive Tech announced that their project Uncontained will be the world's first free-roam hyper-immersive interactive VR attraction that is built for a COVID world within shipping containers, as you see on screen here. The experience will allow for up to 6 players to roam freely within the container while interacting inside a digital environment as a team. Now, Immersive Tech is a company that I'm really looking forward to investing in when they go public. This is a sector that is absolutely going to blow up. And on top of that, these guys are doing something that is extremely disruptive and very innovative. Then we have this announcement in which VST announced that they signed an LOI to sell desktop crypto miner, microblock miner, and crypto wallet for desktop and mobile to publicly traded company Cloud9. In return, VST will receive 4.4 million common shares at a deemed issue price of $1.36, subject to a 6-month holding period. Cloud9 is a company that was trading at 6 cents in January and has absolutely exploded, hitting a high of $2.25 and now sitting at $1.75. This will have a significant impact on VST's NAV. And finally, there's Hydrate, and Hydrate is a mobile health and wellness provider operating in the United States. Hydrate provides a turnkey business model for health professionals to offer fully licensed medical services through an on-demand platform. They also provide a diverse suite of health and wellness protocols that include IV drip, Botox, COVID testing, and customers can easily book appointments from their mobile devices. So Victory Square acquired all shares of Hydrate. Now, currently, Hydrate is on track for $5 million in revenue in 2021 and will add significant value to VST's balance sheet and income statement. Now, it's fair to point out that businesses in the telehealth space are being traded and valued at 20 to 40 times their projected revenue. So that would value Hydrate at like $100 to $200 million. VST also has plans to use Hydrate tech and licenses to launch their own brands for mental health, pets, discreet care, telemedicine, as well as using their resources to expand Hydrate brand to Brazil and Canada. So yeah, VST's got a lot going on, and honestly, VST at these levels, at these prices, is a steal if you're going to keep it long term. I think this is one of the better investments that you can make as a Canadian looking for a safer small cap option. And by investing in VST, you're getting exposure to a bunch of different disruptive sectors. So that wraps it up for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and that it gave you a good insight into why Victory Square has a lot in common with ARK Invest in terms of their investing philosophy and their future upside. And guys, if this video brought you some value, then please hit that like button for me, as it really does help the channel a lot. And if you want more content like this, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell to be notified when any new video comes out. And of course, check out the Patreon if you want access to all of the perks, like our awesome Discord and access to all of my stocks and plays in a timely fashion, and much, much more. And until next time, take care and invest smart.